we're talking about the science of healing. We're going to take it a moment and just kind of bring ourselves into the present moment, because that is so, so important for transformation. And so if you have entered into the quantum field of this training, we're all connected, okay? There's a huge network of information and we're all connected, and you are here because you're meant to be here. So get cozy. I hope you have a pen and paper. So just take a few moments to just close your eyes and really bring yourself inwards into the present moment. Take some deep breaths in and out. Bring your hands to your womb of creation. Just placing your hands on your womb and continuing to breathe deeply in and out. And naturally take some deep breaths into the belly, into your womb. Bringing yourself into this moment, into the now, and allow yourself to let go of whatever came before this and anything that may come after. Breathing into your womb, into the presence of the space. Give yourself the space and time to focus and receive. Bless yourself with the gift of time and space. Set an intention. What is it in your life that you would like to enhance and amplify? What area? Or what's maybe something that's challenging in your life that you'd like a transformation? Set an intention. Take a moment. I'm going to say an invocation, which will be connecting us to a higher dimensional beings and activating what we call Tao light transmissions that are high frequency and powerful subtle energies. And you're a sovereign being. So if there's anything that I say that doesn't resonate or doesn't align for you, I invite you to let it go. Just leave it behind and invite everything that does resonate for you inwards. So continue to breathe into your womb, into your heart, keeping your eyes closed, and just open up to receive. Dear Divine Tao Source, Creator of all that is, dear all of our Tao light transmissions and all of our divine empowerments, please turn on, please activate, please radiate and contribute to this quantum field. Please bless us with your frequency and vibration. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to offer everyone on the line a Tao song blessing for your request, for your intention. Blessings begin. Hey ya, oh ya, hey ya, hey ya, na. Hey ya, oh ya, hey ya, hey ya, na. Oh ya, hey ya, oh ya, hey. Oh ya, hey ya, hey ya, na. Oh ya, na, hey ya, oh. Siana Heyana Heya Hashanaya Take a deep breath in, receive, receive, receive. Moving around, stretching, breathing in, embodying, receiving. Okay, so I hope you're ready for this powerful training. Tao blessings, we're empowered by an ancient, teaching and wisdom called, and I'm a Tao Soul practitioner, but it's empowerment through Master Sha and the Tao Academy. So Master Sha is the founder of the Tao Academy. He's also a medical doctor and a Chinese traditional medicine doctor as well. So he's world-renowned. He's a world-renowned healer, and speaker. He's practiced under the teachings of the last emperor of China. Like, mind-blowing. Quite extraordinary. He's a lineage holder of Panzu, the author of the Tao Te Ching. So, I'm bringing his name up because I just offered a Tao blessing that is something that I received through Master Sha. But he's also combined his information and his wealth of knowledge with quantum physicists, okay? Which is a lot of where I come in. I love to talk about things like that. And so Dr. Rulin Shu, she's a quantum physicist, also a Master Tao teacher as well. And they combine their information, their knowledge and wisdom of spirituality and science, quantum physics, and especially the latest information that's out there. And, she studied at UC Berkeley, top universities in China for over 30 years. She studied the grand unification theory, string theory, things that, the average person doesn't really comprehend, right? So, and this is what they call Tao science. So Tao science is really like understanding spirituality and science and how it all connects, okay? So that's what we're going to talk about that, but we're going to talk about the science of healing and how that and why this connects, okay? So I hope you have a pen, some tea. So Tao science is really about how we can manifest in life, okay? Quantum physics really shows everyone that we really manifest our own lives. So any dreams you have, we can manifest it. There's unlimited possibilities already created for us. So unlimited possibilities already exist. It's not something that we need to try and create. And that's something that I feel like a lot of people kind of disconnect. They kind of miss the boat on that one. So because we are the creators, the producers, the directors of our own life, we have the power to manifest everything and anything. And so we don't need to be quantum physicists or nerds like me to know how to manifest, right? Even Dr. Rulin, she said, it was really hard for her to understand quantum physics until she discovered psychology, philosophy, until she studied spiritual teachings and Buddhism and shamanic work. And then all of a sudden she was like, oh, I get it now, right? And so it's interesting because I feel like that's kind of been my journey too. I've always been kind of a science person, like studying more into the science realm. And then that led me into the spiritual realm. So like understanding the fabric of reality and then starting to see things and see colors and, all these things. And anyway, long story. But when I started to open my heart to the universe and what is possible, to higher possibilities, then I started to begin to understand quantum physics, okay? And so in quantum physics, there's something that they call the quantum phenomena, which is determined by the observer. We are the observer of our life, right? We are the observer. We are the observer, the director, the producer. We are the seers, the one who labels it, whatever it is, whatever the experience is, as good or bad. The one who sees the experience and labels it with a meaning. Okay, a meaning. So you determine what life experience you're going to experience based on the labels, the meanings, the how you direct your experience, right? How you see it, how you decide to see it, how you choose to see it, how you observe it. And that's what I'm really sharing here. So our reality is actually created by ourselves. It's a quantum phenomena. And this is even shocking for quantum physicists to admit. You know, there's a documentation that Albert Einstein himself couldn't even believe, like he felt like something's wrong here. He couldn't believe and accept this very interesting thing, you know. So we're not meant to come into this life and absorb everything people tell us about what life is about and how it's going to go and just follow everyone behind them with our heads down. That's not how this was meant to go, because you are the creator, you are the producer of this experience. So today's a new beginning. Every day is a new beginning. So let's realize this truth. Let's awaken ourselves to this truth today. Okay, this is a very empowering and enlightening for humanity to understand the deepest wisdom about our life. Then we can truly be free, we can be empowered, we can be liberated from whatever is causing, the challenges, the struggles. And a lot of times it's how we're seeing things. And I'm going to go deeper into the science of feeling very soon. And what the deeper wisdom is. Because when we truly understand the deepest wisdom and how everything is created and manifested, you will see that there is nothing to be concerned about or worried about. And I'm not saying this just to you, right? I'm speaking to everyone here. I'm speaking to myself. I'm speaking to all parts of myself. I'm speaking to all versions of myself, all aspects of myself, my inner child, right? Like all aspects of us are listening to this and are here in this quantum space together. So you'll see that there's nothing to be concerned about. We have everything we need, and even much, much more than we need, in fact. And everything has already been created. Everything has already been created. I'll just repeat it for you. We are being loved, protected, supported by infinite source. There's exactly what, this is exactly what quantum physics is teaching us. This shows us that we have to open our minds to see the deepest truth. Where the deepest truth exists is the unlimited source, which is the emptiness. And quantum physics talked about the emptiness, but the emptiness is not nothingness. And that's really important to understand. It's not like there's nothing there. In the emptiness, it's kind of like a vacuum. It creates unlimited vibrations, unlimited experiences, unlimited possibilities, unlimited universes. The vibrations come in and out, literally disappear and collapse. So they're created and then they collapse into emptiness. Right? This is all quantum physics jargon. It doesn't mean that we need to comprehend this. It's more just to understand that our universe is coming out of the emptiness, and it's a huge universe. It's a massive, think about it, tens of billions of galaxies and stars and planets, and so this is a really huge universe coming out of this void, they call it, people call it the void. It's emptiness, but countless universes, infinite universes are also coming out of this space. So this emptiness, this infinite source possibility is found within each and every one of us. And this is the deeper wisdom. Okay, this is the secret that a lot of people are missing in their manifestation, is that it creates unlimited possibilities that is already available to us to access. So if we know this wisdom, you know there's unlimited possibilities. Unlimited source is available to you, unlimited supply. And it's accessible within and without. So within your body, within your heart, and without. And for every single one of us, it's not something that you need to learn. It's not something you need to go buy. It's something that you were born with. So we can manifest from this space, and this is where you manifest. So our dreams and desires have already been created by divine, by source. You have chosen to be the channel for that dream, for that desire. But not just to serve yourself, right? For humanity, for all beings. We embody our dreams for all beings. So you in your highest alignment and truth reflects to us all the dreamer within our own hearts. So you stepping into your dream and your truth reflects to me and everyone else that watches you the dreamer that's already inside of us, right? It reflects that infinite possibility inside of us. It reminds us to remember our own truth. So when you see someone in their truth, it inspires you. We all know this. It inspires you. It awakens a part of our heart. It might even make us a little emotional. That doesn't even make sense to us. But because it brings us a little bit closer to our own heart's truth. So the first thing here is really to go beyond your mind and what it tells you about the physical world. Because everything in the physical is made up of three things. Physical, you can touch it, you can see it, you can feel it, you can experience it. It's physical matter, right? That's physical matter. But it also carries energy, which energy is the ability to do work, the ability to move, the ability to change matter, the ability, like a car needs energy to move, right? So we put gas in it, or your body needs energy to work out. Anything you want to change in your reality requires energy, right? And then the other thing about the physical reality, it carries information. So information is what informs us. It contains three elements, like the content of information, the receiver of information, and a processor of information. Don't worry, we're going to go through this. But you know, if you were in any of my other trainings, we talked about the soul is the content of information. The receiver is the heart, your heart chakra, not your physical heart, your heart, the spiritual heart, the heart chakra, the receiver of life. You receive all the information about life through your heart. And then your heart sends it to your mind, which is the processor of information. And then your mind sends it to your energy body, which is the energetic body, right? Your energy body. And then your energy body sends it to your physical body. And so that's just understanding the internal manifestation of how we experience life. But there's also an external, which is everything has soul, heart, mind, energy, matter. Everything goes through the same manifestation process. So your mind is the processor. It's the consciousness, right? But mind is not enough for manifestation. If it was enough for manifestation, the smartest people would be the wealthiest and the most fulfilled. But that's not true, right? And how many of us have already tried like visualizations, positive affirmations, all these things, you know, and trying to control our thoughts to imagine a reality that we can step into. Very important. It's important for sure. It's an aspect, but it's just not enough. Especially we're in the soul light era. So everything comes down to using your own soul power, your own heart. So we need to go far beyond the mind. The mind can really make us crazy and create a lot of problems. And I've experienced it. So, you know, it's time for humanity to use our hearts. And the heart is what's really manifesting. The key is to receive from this unlimited source that is within you. So what is the receiver from source? What's the receiver from source? We know it's the heart chakra, the spiritual heart. That's where you receive infinite possibilities, infinite vibrations, energy, matter, like all of it can flow right into your heart. The heart is the most important thing for manifestation, the most. And so nowadays, like there's so many cases of heart disease, heart sickness. It's the number one silent killer in most parts of the world. And so for a lot of people, they're just not using their heart, or we're using it incorrectly. So why are we suffering and not getting what we want? You know, why? Honestly, the only issue is that we're just not using the heart, and or we're using our heart in the wrong way. And so wrong is not a great word to use. I don't actually agree with the word wrong personally, but but in a way that is causing challenges. Let's just say that. So no matter what your challenges and your difficulties, there's only two reasons, right? There's nothing else. Because if the heart chakra is where you manifest from, and we look in our reality and we're like, no, I don't like this. This is not what I want. Then we're either not using our heart, or we're using it in a way that's creating a world that we don't actually want to experience. And this is the ancient wisdom that goes back to the beginning of, I don't want to say time, but China, beginning of China. So, Buddha says, and this is all in ancient scripture, so it doesn't even matter which part of the world, right? Buddha says everything you observe and experience comes and is created from the heart. Even in the Bible, they say, guard your heart because everything is coming from it. So the heart chakra is really the receiver of life. You want to receive something, we must receive it in the heart. So the key is to train our hearts to receive from infinite divine source, from the creation that's already created. And this emptiness that carries all vibrational waves, infinite dimensions and possibilities. So we're training our hearts to connect with source. If your heart can't receive the vibration, energy, matter, and information of what you desire, then you won't be able to have and receive the abundance, the energy, the information that you need to continue on in that area, right? You'll experience blockages. You'll experience blockages. So then your heart's not open to receive. And we've all experienced this, right? The heart is what really manifests, and that's what we're trying to say here, is the heart is the receiver of vibration, energy, matter. So if we looked at ourselves as a computer, which I often do relate to ourselves as computers, with applications open, right? So computers need to receive information, right? You think of your body like a receiver. If we're not receiving what we need, then we cannot create what we want. So in other words, if your heart doesn't receive the energy, the information and vibration, then you won't receive the abundance, the materials in the physical world to build out your vision. Or you won't have the energy to take action because your heart's not open. Okay? So the more you can get into this emptiness, this sacred space between your chest, the more you can receive from source and get into the vibration of pure oneness and emptiness. Because when we train our heart to connect with the emptiness, to receive from source, then anything is possible. Anything. It doesn't matter how big your dream is. It can happen miraculously. I've seen it over and over and over and over and over again. Over again and over. Many of you have probably had this experience when you're in flow, things just somehow happen. Somehow. When you're full of joy and then things are happening and it feels so synchronized. The key is for us to learn how to use our hearts to connect with source. I keep saying the same thing because it's very important to understand. So let's do a practice to use our hearts. So I'm going to teach you a technique to open your heart and resolve the old misinformation or negative information. So be able to connect with the anger or any type of information that comes through. Maybe it's going to be love, maybe it's going to be bliss. We don't know until we go in, right? So just take some deep breaths in and out. Place one hand on your womb and one hand on your heart. Where you place your hands is where you receive the healing. So take some deep breaths down into your womb, breathing deeply and closing your eyes. And just bringing all your attention, all your focus into your body. Start to feel, just feel Breathe in and out as deep as you can, really bringing in that breath. Expanding your chest. Feeling around. Feeling what there is to feel. The heart is a receiver. Every part of our body is a receiver from Source. So breathing into your body, receiving whatever there is to receive. Just feeling noticing the breath coming in and out, becoming aware, becoming the seer, the watcher of all the movement and feelings and information inside. Continue to breathe deeply throughout this practice. Feel and observe. Begin to scan the body, expanding your awareness of the body. Noticing your upper body, your lower body, inviting all the feelings to the surface to be felt. Inviting all the information to the surface to be seen and felt. Different parts of your body carry and store different information and energy, even thoughts. So maybe you're noticing what the mind is holding on to. If you're hearing a particular thought, just connect with that thought and find out where it's located in the body. Scan the body. And use your heart to feel. Just to feel. Whatever comes up, you just feel. Without judging, without labeling it's good or bad. It's just a feeling, and the heart wants to feel it. Breathing in to the infinite space in your heart chakra. The universe doesn't judge anything as good or bad. It's just information. So just locating any part of the body holding on to emotions, or perhaps reacting to the emotions and thoughts that you're having. Just breathe deeply into those spaces. And just simply observe it all. Watch it like a movie. inviting all feelings to the surface now to be felt fully and completely. If there's physical pain, go to that area. Observe and sense what's there. No judgment, just your precious attention and awareness. The source within you absorbs the information, and that area becomes nourished from source. Your body is the receiver. You want to honor and respect the body, the heart, by going inwards. We honor everyone else. We must honor ourselves as well. Continue to breathe into your heart to feel and become aware. Your most precious power is to connect with the source, with divine. And if we don't use this important power, we can potentially receive pain and suffering and more negative information. And all there is to do is to simply feel what's already there. And now that we've felt what's already there, we're going to intentionally breathe in love. So on every inhale, strong, deep inhale, breathing in love. And now we're breathing in light. Breathing in bliss. Receiving, receiving, receiving. Breathing in sunlight. Breathing in pleasure. Breathing in joy. Breathing in bliss. Breathing in light once again. Breathing in fun. Breathing in laughter and silliness. And now breathing in all of life's pleasures, whatever that feels like for you. Receive, receive, receive into your heart. Feel The secret to success is to use your heart in a powerful way. Using the heart means to feel the love, the joy, the light. And when we don't use our heart, there's no meaning, there's no fulfillment, there's no enlightenment. And we can't fulfill our true life's purpose without using our heart. So the key is to use your heart power.